another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball now. Zach Plesac, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Now at the plate, Eddie James. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories.
It's really hard to put together one of those monumental seasons. This guy's got a shot at the Triple Crown, hitting well over 300 in his last 10 games.
Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today. He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Sano. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 3-1. Runners on the move for second, but he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away. Standing in, Josh Donaldson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Stand up.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe.
Striding into the box, Eddie James. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here's the pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Naquin's going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitter Yasmani Tomas.
The left fielder.
Fly ball out toward left center field. James is there and he has it for the out. Digging in to try it again, Eddie James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. The next twin up, Eddie James.
The left fielder, Eddie James.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Twins are looking good here, up 4-0.
Well, D-Roll, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in.
In now for Cleveland, Josh Naylor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Both teams with 6 hits so far.
Hey, strike this guy out. Get him himself.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. James is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a clutch hitter when it mattered. Ended up driving in 3 runs, and they were all 3 important runs to drive in. Without him, this would have really been a different game.
6 runs, 7 hits.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Cleveland used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win.
No errors. They left 9 runners on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Minnesota Twins and the Cleveland Indians. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Aaron Savali, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Heidi, thanks. And Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Racing back, the right fielder, still ranging back. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year, as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Austin Hedges will be the next to hit.
Austin Hedges.
Fly ball into straightaway left. James will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eddie James. He singled his last time up.
Eddie James.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, come on, big
Hey,
guy,
boys,
get
you
your pitch.
talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Reyes will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now in the box, Eddie James. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Hit sharply on the ground.
Come on,
And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Friendly Reyes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. James is under this one. 1 gone. Striding in for the Indians, Bradley Zimmer.
Designated hitter, Bradley Zimmer.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. James is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Indians strand a couple. Stepping up to the plate, Eddie James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Under it now is Tomas, and Yasmani's got it for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Eddie James. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Eddie.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Digging in, Austin
Now
Hedges.
batting,
He's
catcher,
hitless in the game,
Austin
as is much of the rest of his team.
Hedges.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. James is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. Start the bus. With Merrifield next to hit. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. No hits to this point.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to...
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Past battles with Matt Whistler, he's totaled 13 base hits in 53 ABs. He's taken him deep once. James is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big.
Hey, let her rip right
Digging
here.
in now, Eddie James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really
Eddie.
doesn't matter which side of the plate that this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Tomas is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit. Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
15-3 the final score. The Minnesota Twins took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jordan Balazovic records the victory, his 13th of the year, as he allows only 2 hits through 7+ innings of work. Aaron Savali allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Cleveland Indians. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Tristan McKenzie gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone. Solo shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Settling in now, Austin Hedges. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Tribe have opened it up to 4-1.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even...
Coming to the plate now, Eddie James. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Digging in, Eddie James. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
It doesn't look very...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the...
Now batting, the left fielder.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it. Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Gone! So a 3-run blast to left center, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick, hitting 3 home runs in one. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
7-5, how today's comes to an end. Cleveland took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Minnesota Twins and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball comes your way next. Tommy Wilson gets the ball for the Indians in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, this guy's off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
And now they've got him in a rundown. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Whit Merrifield. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. James is right there, and he's got it for the first out. Stepping up now, Eddie James. He reached on a single in his first try.
Eddie.
From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today. Striding in, Jordan Luplow.
Now batting, right fielder, Jordan Luplow.
Hops this one up. And that's going to fall. A base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Up next for Minnesota, Eddie James. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
And that last at bat when he went.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Here's Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Miguel Sano.
Swing and a line drive. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-roll.
All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the switch-hitting outfielder, Eddie James.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Got a way to square it up. Great job.
Well, they don't get much bigger than that one right there. He's now tied the single-season base hit record.
Oh, man, what an amazing year he's had so far. One more base hit, and he'll have an unprecedented season. Stay tuned, everybody, because it's about to get crazy.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Lindor shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. One gone now in the Minnesota 7th, and here's Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson.
Pitch popped up.
Way to drive it. Nice job. Find
And
the ball.
that's in
Find
there.
the ball.
Base hit. Throw into third.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
25, Byron Buxton.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Ready now, Reese McGuire. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Hey, let her rip one time. He's going.
Runner goes for third, and that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
The bat.
Now to the plate, Jorge Polanco. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Ground ball left side. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. Twins leave the... Now at the plate, Eddie James. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Whit Merrifield next to hit.
Number 15, second baseman.
The 1-1 in the air now, out to left. James is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
10-3 at the end of this contest. Minnesota took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Brian Sammons earns his 8th victory of the season. Tommy Wilson couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this.